I'm up now, I was the underdog, now look who you left. I'm better than you guys, yeah. The champ.
Get after it, MP.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Walker, Chet Holmgren out there with Shaw. Then there's Edwards. And it's Babcock in at the 5 spot. He's perfect from the line this time.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Sinks the triple.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Walker surveying the floor. And he drives in, and Walker throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. The kick out to Fox. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's West now. And here's Walker. He has 5. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Back to Fox. Outside Tatum. The tray. McGee's shot is off.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Can't hit from in close. The West leading by 4. And the dunk by Walker.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Here's Cunningham. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And finished off by Walker.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Fox kicks to Cunningham. And a miss there on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Good work there as it goes.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Now here's Tatum. Cunningham on the wing. No good on the 3. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Walker against Cunningham. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. That's a terrific start.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now Tatum, pass to Cunningham. To stop the run. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the West All-Stars. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Williams is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Walker, and it's Babcock in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside, Walker. Over ball. Again, the West All-Stars.
Boy, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Walker with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Paul with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Here's Williamson, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Stolen by Ball. Cunningham up top, guarded by Doncic. Back to Ball. Takes a three. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 13. Here's Walker. Here's Babcock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the East with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Mobley. Tatum comes in for Zion Williamson. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Ball. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Chet Holmgren comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Edwards in for Doncic.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Wasted no time on that one. Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Holmgren. Walker goes in, and Walker throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Tatum against Holmgren. Oh, that's blocked. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And Walker throws it down.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Cunningham with it. Tatum with a screen on Walker. To the middle. Can they get it? Anthony Edwards with the rebound. The West leading by 21. And Walker gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. 32 points for Walker.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Giannis, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And West also making a switch. Shaw's checked in for Jalen Williams. Outside Tatum. Pass to Giannis. Back to Tatum. And he can't jam it through.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Walker the pass to Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the West All-Stars as they wrap up the second quarter on a 20-5 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly what... yeah!
Are you kidding me? This fella knows how to give these fans their money's worth.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the professor picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here is McGee. Scoreless thus far. And here's Tatum for three. And they get it back. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. The West All-Stars on D. 6 to shoot. Giannis outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
He's off on the second.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Cunningham finds McGee. Back to Cunningham. Walker with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
There's the triple. And it's the East with the rebound. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Fox dishes to Cunningham. Tatum on the wing. The 15-footer. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
And here's the West with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. From deep three-point land. No good there.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Giannis kicks to Cunningham. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Cunningham's got 6.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Walker against Cunningham. Shot's good by Walker.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Cunningham for three.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Tatum passes to McGee. Antetokounmpo dishes to McGee. Tatum setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars pull it in. And it's Walker penetrating. And Walker throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Edwards against Fox. Cunningham rejected by Walker.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Plays it up off the glass. Walker's got 42 in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Looking to get back on track here. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Tatum.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence.
Here's Holmgren. Pass to Walker. Holmgren kicks to Walker. And he's good on the three ball. Walker's got 45 points.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the West. Over Cunningham. Again, the West All-Stars.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Tatum. From the arc. Doesn't go for him. Fires from way outside. He made it. He caught it.
Big time.
Wow.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Luka Doncic. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Walker, and it's Williams at small forward. Ball, the pass to McGee. It's rejected by Walker. And over the last 2 years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going. The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Shot's good by Walker.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And, Greg, barring something unforeseen, I mean, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
McGee is screen on Williams. Brown wide open. He fires. Offline with his three.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Ball kicks to Brown. Williamson outside. Rebound by Williams.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Good. 61 points for Walker.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Williamson. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Cunningham in for Ball. Tatum with a screen on Walker. That's a two from Cunningham. And another miss by the East. And Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
That's a two from Cunningham. They can't stop the run with that one.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Tatum against Williams. A pass to Fox. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Woo-hoo! That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox kicks to Tatum. Good ball movement here by the East. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Walker against Cunningham. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
Tatum dishes to Fox. Here's the three. It's rebounded by the West. Here's Walker. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes the 13-footer. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Fox deciding where to go with it. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Fox.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Cunningham's shot is off. And here's Walker. Launches from deep. Good.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little